Hey Jeff, this is Joe. Wanted to just give you an update. So you can see this email came in at 10:20 this morning, and then 5:54 a.m. yesterday. Because they're at a different time zone in the world. All I keep getting from them was, you got to optimize. There may be more things you need to do to the listing for it to show up on search. Videos, enter up to date information, respond to reviews, add photos. We've done all that, sir. Even some posts with a video you got on there, right? Make your listing awesome. It is pretty awesome. Logos, pictures are there for what we really have. You even got a review. So I'm asking them. I believe I need more assistance. So I try to be careful how I communicate with them because we've been going back and forth all day. There's a little bit of a trail here. There's even two more emails in here. So there's quite a bit going on today that we've been trying to catch up with because they always take a day or two to respond, right? So the videos that they sent and learn why, right? When you learn why here, there's a video you can watch. It tells you exactly what we know and we've done everything correct. So there's not anything I can really see. So we're trying to get to a tier two guy or gal that can go run some static tests to find out if something needs to be done. On the website side, Google Search Console, that's the crawler from Google that actually looks up your website. And that is not pulling any results. So we double check the sitemap and everything's correct. We even did a couple of things that we know Google My Business People page had mentioned. And we were just double checking it. You can see how many I run here. That was just one page. But let's go. You do have views. You do have some searches and activity up 400%. So that's good. This is the home page. So we go to the info page. And this is where it says your business is live on Google. So that's the search. Takes us to what we're trying to see. If I type in trade jobs, should pull this up, but that's the problem, right? It's not pulling up, and it used to after we verified it because it came live pretty quick. Just doesn't show. I have to click this in order to see it. And that's because I'm a manager. But I'll tell you though, when you do this trade jobs, you can see skill points showed up. It's, middle of the day. Best colleges, Indeed, Snag a Job. These guys show up a lot. The interview guys, they've got a lot of time spent and money on SEO, so they're organically pretty good. So I don't know. There's there's your listings there. There was even a great article about women in trades. So want you to be aware of what was happening is all. I do have a couple of concerns. You did mention that I was the only one besides you that had the access. Well, sir, I only used it to initially set this up, and I moved myself to a manager, so I didn't have access to do these two things, which would be add a user, take out a user. So I went and put myself back as owner, which is like admin. You're always primary owner. All our clients are that way. I've got 2 pages full of Google My Business accounts that we manage. I added this email that you guys gave me and invited her as a manager. Okay. And it says invited. So I hope she's in. It should just say manager instead of invited, which means she has not opened that email and accepted access to this. Which means if she has access to it, she's using yours because that's the only way to get in there. So then, because her email did not show up and I watched for it. So then when I go to link to ads account, this was approved. I approved it as an owner status after I had you give it back to me, which I did for you, to go and add her. I went and approved this. And so there was a Google Ads account linked to this account. Now it's gone. Who took it out? Couldn't tell you. So things like that are really weird. What we've done to the website, there's a multi-factor system for security that is pretty strong. So no one else is going to be able to get in. Users can get in, to their section, but to control and administer the website, it's just down to just a few people. So, and we do that for, restrictions on possible breaches. I was concerned about maybe what you're being told. I'm not real sure how to even say it properly. Because when you did this on the video the other day and you said there's, stretches, right? it has to adjust to the view pane that you're doing. When you go to mobile or desktop, that logo is 1000% right because we install a specific logo optimized and developed by you guys, optimized for that view. So, not any issue, but I don't know anybody that's just going to tinker around with the view pane unless you're shrinking boxes and setting them next to each other because that's how you work. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with the site. The testimonials, there was a couple of women, a couple of men, you wanted all men. There's a lot of articles out there about women in trades. There is also, some of the, changes that we needed to make. Yeah, that was fine. What we did is we put all those pieces out there so you could see them and we would hide what we needed to. We made a few adjustments, as you said, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I will tell you, sir, just to be, completely honest, when you go in here so let's just show it, okay? The marketing efforts that have come to this point, you've gotten a little bit of traction according to Google My Business page, which is great. There's a test from one of my people. There's J.W. Dane and in Casper in Florida. And then these three that we hid from the public view because we made them examples. John Coe, Lane up in Utah, and then you, right? So they don't really see these. But other than that, you've got these three as companies, right? One was July 29th, July 30th, one July 30th. So this one's probably real, this one's probably real, and I think that was your butt, right? So that's all you got in there as far as companies. No real job postings yet. So let's go take a look here. Now let's go look at candidates. So the amount of candidates that are in there, I got Stacy, I got Nate, so that's example. So those are the original four. We made Amber an example just so that people can kind of see how one's filled out. Some are kind of filled out, some are completely filled out. So they can get a feel, right? Then your wife did one. There's no candidates in here. And then you also have, you go from resumes, companies, job listings. Okay, we'll go to job listings. Then you can see the job listings that are there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that's JW, there's Dane, example. So those are three examples that I said I would leave one in each category so that people could see what one looks like filled out, right? But that's okay. If we don't need them, we don't need them. So you only have 2 job postings, right? And I think both of those are on coupons. And those are, So we are watching the website traffic. Not sure what the analytics look like, the Google or the Facebook analytics looks like. Sir, you just don't have traffic to the website. Now, if you have a bunch of traffic to the website, you had 27 clicks, 34 clicks, 27 views, according to Google My Business. If this is accurate, then the question remains, what kind of traffic did I get there? Was it traffic that made sense to this website, right? So I can post anything and get people to look at my shiny metal object, but if they're not relative to the search, then I'm not going to get any further clickable action. So did we deliver a bunch of not good traffic? So that's the point. Now, I know you're going to do a bunch of grassroots work and get to the trade schools, get it loaded up. Then you'll have the companies more enticed to pay that subscription because there's actual people there. And vice versa. Sign up, be a part of this, and then we will bring in a load of jobs in here. They'll be excited for that, right? Because they'll be the first ones. I sure hope that's the approach. I'm not saying marketing's failing, not at all. I'm not saying that at all because you're up 400%. But at these numbers, you just don't have enough people in there to even also learn the flow of the back end of the site. So coupon and credit card both have same manage rules now, but there are some things of oversight that need to be done, just as well as watching or harboring over some people that might be spamming or what we call trolling people or companies. So you got to be careful. Anyway, Man, we're looking forward to this thing taking off, man. We just wish you all the best. Want you to see what we were seeing, not about how I feel at all. Don't like to use that. It's not about how I feel. It's about some of the things that we've been receiving from you in the way of communication versus what we're seeing in real action that's going on. And there's a little disparage there. So we just want to make sure that there was no gaps between any of the team members and you helping you accomplish the goal and getting this thing off the ground. Okay, thanks.